Dire's middle tower is now but a memory. Zip. Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Alright everybody, welcome to yet another game from the Giant Bomb Community Tournament. We've got CSS versus 90's Nyxtape. Looking forward to a really good match here. I know a few of the guys on CSS, I know they're pretty good. We've played 90's Nyxtape and they've performed really well in this tournament so far, so expecting some good things here. Thanks for watching. I'm sure most of you are probably watching this on YouTube after the fact, and I appreciate y'all taking the time to check it out. We've got a Shadow Shaman ban for 90's Nyxtape. First ban, that's really uncommon to ban that just first, but he is really strong support. We'll see what they come out with here. And the Void ban, obviously that's a large ban for the most part.
Only 10 seconds.
I know I've had a few conversations with quite a few people who think Void's going to be, I know he's getting a new model rework, but he's also probably going to get a huge nerf. Because he can just take over a game if you let him. And there's Lycan coming out for the ban from 90's Nyxtape. Obviously, you can't give away Dire Lycan. Radiant had first pick, so if they wanted Lycan, they could have had him. That's the one thing about having first pick. You know you're going to get a shot at something if it doesn't get banned. So let's see what CSS decides to ban out here. Obviously Tinker's still available, Doom's still available to ban. And let's see what happens. There's the Doom ban.
Radiant
so now we're gonna move into the picks, start seeing the teams kind of start taking shape. We'll see where they're trying to head. Obviously, no real predictions to be made here. If anybody wants to play a Tinker, it's still there, but I really don't know who these teams like to play. What, Pumpkin?
10 seconds to pick.
Hush.
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
Already going into their reserve time, so they obviously didn't have... Well, they pick up the Razor pretty soon after they got into their reserve time, so they come out with the Razor. Obviously a really strong first pick in this meta. Hasn't been used to real great effect in this tournament so far, but it's definitely one of the most picked heroes. Maybe 90's Nyxtape can use it to their advantage. Let's see what CSS, which direction they're going, because they've got 2 picks here.
10 seconds to pick. 5 seconds remain.
I know this cast might be a little rough. It's my first solo cast, so there's no one else to fill in my my pauses where I'm not really sure what to say. Oh, the Viper coming out with the first pick. So what are they going to pair with that? Viper really can go anywhere. He's pretty flexible as far as laning can go. You can send him mid, you can send him safe lane. Not much of an offlaner, but he could do it. He's pretty tanky once you get some items up on him. But that's why usually most people send him mid, so he can get some levels in that corrosive skin. He can get some levels in poison attack, so he can hit a little harder and do some magic damage and kind of chip away with that poison damage that he has.
Hurry.
But that mid farm allows him to get an early mech, and early mech can turn early fights and get you kind of snowballing. So let's see where they're going to go with this second pick. They're using a lot of reserve time. Okay, they're going to throw Tide Hunter. I mean, the obvious thing is to throw Tide Hunter in the off lane. We'll see if that's what they decide to do. Obviously, Ravage is so strong. I haven't clicked one of these abilities yet and see if it'll load up. Looks like this one's having problems. Oh well.
Only 10 seconds.
Also streaming and stuff. I don't know. My internet's not the greatest.
5 seconds remain.
And Nyxtape also going a little bit into their reserve time here for their second pick. Makes you wonder if they were just coming into the draft just doing what the other team picked. Oh, I think the Tide Hunter video just loaded. I heard a Ravage. That was okay. Here goes Rubik. Ravage, pretty easy to steal if you don't get caught in the Ravage. But if you do, it's kind of hard. It's obviously not the easiest spell to steal, but if you can get it while the Ravage is going off, that can really turn around a really good initiation. Rubik, one of the biggest playmaker supports, since he can steal a spell from the other team and just use it, turn it around and use it on them. He's not easy to play, but it is awesome when you do, like, for instance, steal Exorcism from Death Prophet and run into a fight and kill the whole team. One of the coolest feelings in the world as a support. We've got a Mirana band coming out from Nyxtape. We've got a Wraith King coming out from CSS.
Only 10 seconds.
Wraith King very strong in the support game, and also as a carry, he's still viable. I feel like most people are running him as a support these days. He's got that such a hard stun with his Q, and he can run in. And most supports are like, if you die, it's cool as long as your cores get farm, and you can actually die as a Wraith King and still be useful because you're gonna reincarnate, slow down the entire other team, and hopefully your cores can clean them up while they're slowed. Mirana definitely, probably the most flexible hero in the game. Can go mid, can go off lane, can go support, can hard carry if you get enough farm. So, a good ban because they could pick her for anything. We got a Slark ban. Oh, I hate Slark so much. He just destroys supports, and I play mostly support, so I'm always scared of him. And there's the Skywrath ban, so they banned Void and Skywrath. Don't want to deal with either of them. Skywrath has been huge in this meta.
Pumpkin, go away. Go away.
We're gonna have to see. I know Tide Hunter's probably going off lane. Viper could go safe or mid, so let's see what they're gonna be picking around them.
5 seconds remain. Reserve time.
They are really digging into their reserve time right here. Obviously, you've got your 30 seconds to pick, but They're running low. I guess not really sure where they want to go with this next pick. And there's a Lich. Okay then.
Now picking.
Haven't seen much Lich in this tournament. Definitely not. But he's very strong. He can also off lane, but I don't think you put Lich in the off lane if you have a Tidehunter and you just send him down there. But surprising laning can throw the other team off a little bit, so who knows? There's also the possibility for a stolen Lich ult, stolen Chain Frost, so we're going to have to see what happens there.
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry. Reserve time.
Yeah, play for the cool babies if you didn't know, and I feel like we could probably take a little more time on our drafts. We pretty much just go in with the plan and pick it, which is doesn't always work. Oh, we got a Brewmaster. That's exciting. Haven't seen much Brew played this tournament, definitely. If not for them banning him or that Primal Split ability just so huge. Can turn a fight completely when everybody goes on Brewmaster and he almost dies, but he gets Primal Split off, and then the rest of the team just comes in and you clean up. It can be it's one of the most effective skills early game.
5 seconds remain.
So that brings up the situation of where are they going to lane this? Like, Razor is one of the best mids in the game. Is he going to go mid, or are they going to let Brew take that?
Only 10 seconds.
Jump in any time, guys.
Jeez, CSS.
5 seconds remain.
Okay, there's an Alchemist pickup for CSS. They're going to have 35 seconds to make a ban, and then they'll have 35 seconds again to make their last pick. So Alchemist. So is it an Alchemist support? Is it an Alchemist carry? If either way, you have to think Alchemist probably going to be going safe lane as either part of the tri lane with him and Lich against the
10 seconds
and the Viper, or maybe let's see who else they pick up. Oh, and that may, well, no, I was about to say something stupid, but I decided not to. Silencer, I mean, the global silence can take Tidehunter out of the fight for a little bit, maybe long enough to win it, and
only 10 seconds.
They can stop them from getting initiated on. I mean, it looks like most of CSS's stuff is all about the casting your spells. I mean, Viper is really their strongest right clicker. I mean, Alchemist can become a right clicker, but it takes a lot of farm. So the Silencer pick could be very strong as a support. But of course, you can also run Silencer as a core, so he could be their safe lane farmer. It's all going to come down to where they decide to lane it and what this last pick is.
Reserve time.
CSS obviously thinks that Nyxtape needs an offlaner, and so they go ahead and ban the Centaur. Don't want that initiation once he gets that blink. Also, Brewmaster split into
Dire team are now picking.
what do you call it? I don't even remember what his ultimate's called now. Stampede. Brewmaster ultimated into Stampede, where his 3 spirits can just chase you down. That'd be kind of scary. And Nyxtape thinks they needed another support, so they're thinking that Alchemist is a core. And we're going to see how they're deciding to lane it with this last pick. They've got about 15 seconds to decide.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry. Look, I don't mean to rush you, but I do wish you'd go a hell of a lot faster than you're
And
going.
a DP.
Radiant team are now picking.
Well, to me that means Alchemist support. Tidehunter off lane, probably Death Prophet mid, or Viper's core safe lane. But you could also run DP in that off lane role. And maybe make Tidehunter your support alongside Alchemist. I mean, there's plenty of ways to lane this. I think the most sense would be Viper.
10 seconds
Viper
to
as
pick.
your core, with Tidehunter solo off lane,
5 seconds remain.
Lich and Alchemist with your Viper, run Death Prophet mid.
Reserve time.
So how does Nyxtape want to answer this? Is Silencer going to be a support,
Only
or
10
is he going to be a
seconds.
core farmer?
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
Naga Siren.
All the way down to the wire, and we get a Naga Siren. So, I mean, we just saw, or I just saw, Big Daddy, aka, oh man, I can't even remember what his AKA is now. Big Daddy, who used to be for Fnatic, he's not with them anymore. But he ran Naga Siren on his new team as a support. So let's see if they're going to run her as a support. I seriously doubt it. I think she's probably going to be their safe lane farmer. Brewmaster can probably be in the off lane and just get his levels. Razor probably going to take the mid. And Silencer Rubik going to be your roaming people, your roaming supports. Obviously, you won't know for sure until the
10
game starts,
seconds to
but
pick.
we're about to get there now.
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
All right, about a minute and 20 seconds from game time, so I can go ahead and
Is everyone ready?
kind of thinking, looking at the teams. I mean, I really can't tell you who's the stronger team here. It depends. Like, if Naga gets farm, she's one of the scariest heroes in the game because she can literally push out 3 lanes at a time with her 3 illusions that she creates, and also farm the jungle at the same time. Looks like they're sending her mid. So let's go ahead and announce the teams. Not much aggression early, it looks like, so we'll have some times. I was right calling the on the Brewmaster. We have John Bordelon. He'll be taking the off lane. Looks like the Naga Siren, played by Deus, gonna be played in the mid.
30 seconds.
We've got the Blackmore do the Manta Ray on the Razor. We've got No Daddy No on Silencer. I'm guessing as a support, Razor will be the core down here. And Karmic on the Rubik, and that is 90's Nyxtape. We've got Ben AM on the Viper in the safe lane. Looks like he'll be going with Evil the Slayer on the Alchemist.
It's
I'm guessing
time for
that's going to be
Fantasy
run as
World
a support.
avatars to pretend to murder
We've
one
got
another.
Violence Killer Boxer 13 on the Tidehunter in the off lane. We've got N3 on the Death Prophet mid, and Lich has just pulled a haste. I think he's going to run back and deny one of these creeps. Or yeah, he has done that, and now he is heading around in circles. He's got some wards. He can probably going to go down and put one up. He's seeing if he can de-ward anything, but I don't see anything with that, I don't think. And he has gone back mid, and he is heading top. So we're going to have a tri-lane against a solo Brewmaster, and we're going to have a tri-lane against a solo Tidehunter. Evil the Slayer taking quite a bit of damage, but he might be... I don't know what he's trying to accomplish here. Just trading blows, but he got pretty low and didn't do much to the Brew. Not a very hard-hitting first level for Alchemist. His base damage is just not that high. Lich is on his way back into lane. And we've got Razor and Silencer trying to keep Tidehunter away from getting any farm, but oh, this might not be good. That could be First Blood. He's taking some damage, and he's gonna tick out.
First blood.
First Blood gonna go to the Silencer.
First blood, last word.
He had last word, but they timed it where he just didn't have an Anchor Smash to cast. The cooldown, 7 seconds. As soon as he used it, that first word came out. They did enough damage where he just couldn't cast a spell and remove it. So let's see. Blackmore is going to get some easy farm down here with no harassment, and that's going to allow the supports to move out of lane. We got a smoke heading mid. Let's see if anything comes out of that. I saw that there was a regen rune, but I think N3 came down and got it. But Silencer and Rubik moving around the back. They have spotted. Oh, they spotted Lich, and they decided to go on him since since their smoke popped. But he's got help. If they decide to go for this, they might be in trouble. And I don't think anything's going to come of that. And just the smoke wasted. They got a lot of damage done on Lich, but he's got tangos. He's going to be fine. Brewmaster already level 3. Let's check the levels here. Last hits right now, Viper farming very well. The Naga also 14-1 in this mid lane. She's doing very, very well for herself. DP with only 9 right now. The Razor getting pretty decent farm in the safe lane. He's 12-6. Make that 13. Oh, Silencer has killed Lich. Wow, I'm sorry I missed it, guys, but Lich was low. Obviously didn't get all the way healed up, and this has become tri-lane against tri-lane, and with an early 2-kill lead going Nyx's way. The only saving grace for them right now is that Viper is the last hit leader. Naga level 5 is the highest. Looks like there will be a rune in 7 seconds, and 3, and Deus might be fighting it out. And picks up the double damage, and it is bottled. Nothing N3 could really do about that there. Just gonna go back and crit swarm and get some more levels. I think Lich might have spotted this gank coming. Yeah, N3 moving out of lane just to be safe. Well played by the Lich to spot that, but I don't know if that's gonna be good for him. He's gonna have to run back to the fountain. Might as well. He's sitting right here. Your net worth leader is the Viper on the Dire, even with 2 kills going the way of Nyx. So that's actually pretty surprising. He's just last hitting up a storm right now. Deus was in pretty deep, but he's going to be able to get away just fine. Nothing really coming of that. Tidehunter working on stacking the Ancients. Oh, Silencer has killed Viper, and Viper does get the return kill on Rubik, but it was afterwards, so he's not going to get any of that experience. But it does help him get some of his gold back, and he doesn't take much of a hit on the net worth chart either. But Silencer, already with 3 kills in this game. I don't know, maybe they should transition him into a core already. He's got boots. And his intelligence already up to 38. So if he ever starts doing glaives, they might be getting hit pretty hard. So already 2 ultimates up on Nyx. We've got 1 ultimate with the Death Prophet in mid, so obviously they're going to be wanting to start pushing some towers pretty soon. That's the reason you get a Death Prophet. Let's check back in with the bottom. I mean, Razor's just been free farming down here. He's already, looks like he's picking up the, I'm missing all these kills, guys. I'm so sorry. Rubik takes down the Alchemist. And he's popped the Clarity. Well, there's the split. He was in trouble, but I don't know. It might turn out where he can just get a kill off of this. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And they're probably going to get Viper off of this, too. Alchemist stun. Not going to go off in time. He needs 1 more hit, but he's not going to go for it. He doesn't want to die. At that point, he was toast anyway. He should have just gone for it. Nice rotation coming from N3 right there, but that's going to leave Naga alone mid to farm. And any free farm that she's getting is not a good idea. And Alchemist stuns himself again. That big dumb oaf. Didn't you hear me telling you to throw it? So, Tidehunter was first blood. He has 12 last hits. Razor going hard for that mech right now. He's about 2/3 of the way there. And looks like Dire's got designs to push this top tier 1. They have a Rubik coming in to defend. He's not level 6 yet though, so he's not here to steal anything.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
Abaddon went mid to try and hold off the Brewmaster, who's going deep. He's just going to let it slide as Naga moves into the side, sees an Invis rune top, and going for it. Alchemist pops his ult and regens his health and mana. And here comes the push top from CSS.
Radiant have fortified.
They get a little bit of damage in, and then fortified towers. Here comes the Invis Naga. They don't have any detection for this. And she initiates with Song, but she's actually getting torn up by the...
Radiant's middle tower is taken.
There we go. There's the initiation. Brewmaster comes in. That's just too easy death. Now let's see if they can chase down N3. Naga actually goes down.
Attacked.
Naga's ult is over, so they don't get a tower. They lose 2 heroes. And they only get 1 kill in return. Looks like we've got a Sentry Ward placed. They'll be able to see. Oh, a Ravage thrown out bottom. He's got such a static. He's had a static link on Tidehunter for a while. And Alchemist stuns himself again, but that's going to cost him his life. Yes, it will.
Double kill.
Oh, double kill.
3 innocent lives taken.
Wow, with the plasma field, takes out Lich as well. They were TPing down to try and slow down the farm of this Razor,
Dire's structures are fortified.
who I think may have just finished up the mechanism. He has recipes on the courier and on his way to Razor. Viper has taken out Silencer top. They left him alone up there. And Razor better be careful. The mech is coming in. He's got it picked up now. And they have split. I think they're just going to use this split and try to get the tower, which Razor picks up. So even more farm going his way. Level 11. He's just been in lane down here the entire game. He's got that mech, but he's just going to go ahead and TP home. So his first trip out of lane is at level 11. Phase Boots, Ring of Aquila, and Mechanism all complete. Can't do much better than that. Tidehunter using that Ravage there. They only got one. They didn't even get a kill out of it. Razor got a double kill when Tide used Ravage. So that's really disastrous. That cooldown is so long. This ward right here from the Dire spots out Razor going back to the safe lane. Let's check a few graphs.
Dire's top tower
Got
is
4,000 gold lead for Nyx right now. I'm sorry, 4,000 experience lead and close to a 6,000 gold lead for Nyx.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
And it could be a little larger if they get this top tower, but it looks like they don't really have the push for it. With the 3 heroes TPing in. Looks like Silencer maybe going Force Staff first. He's got 2 parts of it, just needs the... Oh no, he's in a bad spot. He's got help coming in Brew, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. No, they're just going to... Whoa! Stick charges. And the Silence coming out. And Razor coming in on the TP. One more hit's going to take that Lich out. But are they going to go for it? He's trying to TP out. Oh, they didn't find him. Good TP from there. And N3 reinitiating with Exorcism. Has silenced Razor, but that's not going to matter. It's stolen all the damage. Oh, no! There went. Oh, there's a Ravage, but the ult from the Razor taking him down. He's got all that damage that he stole. 117 extra damage this early in the game, and he easily cleans up 3. Amazing that Lich got out of there, but once Lich was out of there, I don't know if you fight that. Not as far behind as you are. Apparently Brewmaster didn't even know ghosts were there. He was just dying. US East. We love you so. I have 1,000 ping, and I'm just casting, so I can't imagine what it's like to actually be in this game.
When last we left our heroes,
I'm not noticing, you know, anything, but I'm not trying to play either. Mech is also finished up on Viper, so we've got Mech up on both teams, which is good. I mean, we're gonna see legit team fights. Here comes Radiant. They're going to push down this top tier 1.
top tower is under siege.
I don't think there's any TP supports. They all TP'd up there in that last fight. Ravage was used. I mean, this is the play from Nyx. You gotta go for this.
Top tower is being attacked.
And Tidehunter moves into the Ancients.
Dire's
He's
top
going to
tower
try to take that.
destroyed.
As mid is also being pushed by the Brew. Here's the split, and it's a questionable split with TP support already coming in, and another one also coming in. He's better off just getting that Earth Panda out of here. And so a good defense from mid, a wasted Brew split, but we do have smoked heroes up on this, and he's going to walk right into it. Stolen Crypt Swarm. Oh, good lord. They just tore him to pieces. Oh, we have Naga ult has initiated a fight here. Oh my lord, Lich just explodes with the thunderclap from Brew.
Your silence betrays you.
This is not looking good for CSS right now. 2 heroes very low. They're going to wait for their creeps to show up, and then they're going to take down this mid tier. This mid tier 1 tower is going to fall as well. And Brew's almost got enough for 2 parts of an Ag Scepter. He definitely does now.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Rubik, pretty poor. Has his arcane boots, though. Way to go, supports. You're an inspiration to us all. They ping out the haste rune. Looks like Naga's going to be on her way to go pick that up. And Silencer has his Force Staff glows, and so he's going into Power Treads. Give himself a little more intelligence. Looks like they want more towers. They're going top. Or maybe not. Maybe just feigning that. A defensive ward placed in the Dire Ancients to see if anybody's coming through there.
Radiant's middle tower is
And they give the regen rune to Razor, and he uses his plasma field to go ahead and take out one jungle camp. Some good farm coming out from him. He's 3 parts of his Ag Scepter, and that's just going to be even more scary for them pushing towers. They're just so far ahead at this point. It's like we might as well just push this advantage that we're at. 6-0 on the Razor early game. And the Radiant's complete on Naga. 16 minutes, about 45 seconds in, Radiant's on Naga. That's pretty darn good. I hadn't seen her in many of these fights, but the fight she's been in, she's initiated with Song, and then they just clean up. Ravage already used, they've already healed up from it, and they just initiate. Got a TP coming in to try and save this tier 2, and it's Viper, and Razor's just going to go ahead and move out. Doesn't want to die here. I mean, he's working towards that last part of Ags, obviously. And plus, he's 6-0, so that's going to be quite a kill streak going someone's way if he passes away. Looks like Alex trying to get a little catch-up farm in the jungle. He's going full Grievel's Greed, so I think they probably believe they're going to need some carry out of him. I don't think he's going full support anymore, but he's just so underleveled. Most support build, you go full unstable concoction, full acid spray. Look how much damage these Naga illusions do. Getting him well below half health. And they're moving in for a fight here. Brew can initiate, he's got Blink. They run into 2 heroes. Nagasong gonna catch 2. They drop it, and that's gonna be a dead dig. Lich is so toast. And while this happens, Razor just trying to take down tier 2 bot. The Rat is strong with this team. They're coming down. They want blood. They do not want to give up this tier 2 tower, and they want to kill him for it. But they've all moved down there. Okay, here comes some TPs in. It's only Lich against 2. Probably not a smart idea. I'm not sure if I've seen a Lich ult yet today. Not sure if he's used it yet. He really hasn't had a chance. He gets silenced and then he just melts. Nyx really playing their lineup to about as strong as you can so far. Because it's really hard to jump in and Ravage or throw Lich ult if Silencer uses his ult. Or just stacks another silence on you. And we're posturing for a possible team fight here at mid tier 2. Everyone coming. Looks like Rubik's backing off, but he's picking something off the courier. Not sure what that was. Now they're getting some licks in. Razor checking out those trees, trying to see if somebody was about to get in. Let's see how far. Looks like they're just going to back off. Let's check in on Tidehunter. He's got arcanes. He's heading towards the ancients, but those are blocked. Some good warding coming out from Nyx, not letting Tidehunter get that fast blink dagger using those ancients. And now Razor's Ags is complete. These towers are going to start melting, and they know it.
Bottom tower is being attacked.
They need to care on that dire courier. He's got the Void Stone, and they are getting him out of there.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Void Stone handed off to N3. And looks like the Radiant side has stepped into... Well, they stepped into Roche, but looks like they're going to try and take down... Can the rock get off? I don't think it did. I think he got out of here. Do we have a global rock happening right now? Come on, global rock. I think it disappeared. And they're moving back into Roche. The thing is, does Dire know it? They're just trying to farm up mid right now. They're coming up through the Ancients. Todd may know this is happening. No, it doesn't look like he does. He does have his Blink Dagger though. And that's going to be Roshan dead. Razor has it. They just saw him with that ward, but it looks like he's long gone. They haven't popped their smoke, so they know no one's there, so they just decided to move straight into this tower. Razor doesn't care because he has Aegis now.
Dire's bottom tower is fallen.
And those Naga illusions just pushing with that Radiance burn.
Radiant's top tower is being
Oh, they're
attacked.
trying to go high ground. Let's see if this works out.
Radiant has lost their top tower.
Meanwhile, Dire has pushed top. Dire has pushed top and gotten a tower of their own. He doesn't want this ult to be a waste, but it's probably going to be if he dies here. That cloud stays up during his Aegis. I didn't know that. N3 trying to do what he can with... Oh, there's a Ravage. Hits 3. Not going to be able to steal Ravage. He anchor smashed out. Really good defense coming out from CSS right here. Probably going to cost most of them their life. Oh, and down goes Silencer. Really good Ravage right there into Death Prophet ult. And they're going to hold. They're going to hold tier 3 for now. Let's take a look at the experience. We got 10,000 experience lead for Nyx, but it is dipped down. It actually was higher. And 15,000 experience in gold. That's just going to grow, I have a feeling. With their Naga just free farming still. Let's see where she's at. She's already got Yasha towards Manta, possibly. She's got her boots of travel up, so she can be all over the map, just letting her just farming up every jungle, farming up every lane. Oh, it's just so annoying if you let her get early Radiance, and you can't really describe the timing of her Radiance any other way. I mean, it was 16 minutes in. It was pretty fast. This is the real Naga. She's got Song. She's not really afraid of anything. Well, they've run in. Lich kind of ran into Naga there, but they know they've got to do something about her illusions. Well, they might think they can go on this, but oh, it's going to be initiated by the Song. We got 4 coming in here. Ravage is not up for 45 more seconds. This could be ugly. Lich does get the ult off. I think it may have been stolen. It has been stolen. They need to split though. That's it for Lich ult, but they may see it again real soon because Mr. Rubik has it now. That's going to be a tier 2. They could push off of this with Lich ult stolen. This could be ugly for CSS. Let's see what happens. Mech is used. That extra damage, that extra armor, and the heal that's coming in. Death Prophet ult is she's gonna have to do it, but she's gonna just get wrecked by that Lich ult. Just one hit's all it took.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Don't really have a whole lot of damage coming out on this tower right now.
Dire's top tower is under siege. Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
They're gonna win the fight, but haven't won the war yet. Razor's got a BKB recipe up, but he still needs the, what is that called? The Ogre Club, I think? Some pings coming out from Rubik saying he thinks their team's probably up in there somewhere. That is the Ogre Club. It's just weird that it's called the Ogre Club because it's like an axe. We've got a smoke. They think they're in the jungle. That's what all those pings were from Rubik. They're going to run up through there. They're not going to find anybody just yet, but they may run into the Tide and the Lich. And there comes Blackmore. He's coming in on the Razor. Rubik jumps in. And that's a dead Lich. I feel like I've said that a bunch this game. Rubik's probably going to save his life there. Exorcism comes out. And Rubik's going to try to get out of this. Razor's going to try and man-fight it, but that may be a mistake. He probably should just let him die. We have silence, but it's kind of late. It's going to save Razor's life. And here comes Split. They're going to try and fight this. Ravage coming through, but it doesn't do anything on... They do get the kill on Razor, but they're probably going to... Yeah, they've taken down the Tide Hunter, and they're going after... No, he's going to have to get out of here, or he's going to die. Nice blink. Heck of a blink out. Meanwhile, Naga's been farming up bottom and might take out Alchemist. So the tier 3 did go down. They do get the tier 3 out of all that exchange. They did get a few kills out of it. CSS got a few kills, but not a whole bunch. I mean, they're pretty far ahead right now. Let's check net worth. Yeah, to be expected. Razor is farming up a Storm, and also Naga farming all 3 lanes, doing what a Naga does. The net comes out, catches the Death Prophet. She's going to be lifted by Razor, and by the time she lands, she's going to be toast.
More death. Dire's middle tower. Dire's middle tower is now but a memory.
That's going to be a set of racks. And wonder if they'll just go for... No, Alchemist's going to initiate with a stun. But he's going to be lifted and going to be dead before he lands. That's not the first time I've said that. They're going after Brew. He has 7 seconds till split. If he can just survive that long, looks like he's going to. They gave up the chase, but Naga's going to come in. Brew's going to blink in with a Thunderclap, take down Tide, and that's going to be GG. Another set of racks going down. Well played. 27-11. Nyx takes it.
Dire's bottom barracks has fallen. The Radiant beat the Dire with Dota, but does that make them the real master?
Thanks for watching, everybody.